two guys who refuse to shake Pee-wee's hand because they know where it's been. Bob Stern and Dan McDowell.
3 o'clock?
It never ends.
Yeah! Yeah. It is 12:35 live from San Antonio. Yeah. It is August 5th. It is 2011. And it is episode 2989. Pretty soon HBO will be doing their documentary, Bad Radio 3K. It'll be very, very exciting.
I think I'll be on vacation.
Oh, really?
90? I don't know.
No, you won't be on vacation. You'll be back.
Yeah, I think it's the first day you're back. Dan McDowell 3K.
If I come back.
Good point.
If the Capitals don't offer me that job.
Well, here we are at the Alamo Dome at precisely the 48-yard line, or yard line. And wrapping up a week. Here, ready to talk sports with you. We have Cowboy men today, allegedly.
I think we might be being pranked. Because
Why would
Tom
that?
says, well, think of these things. First, number one, he says we might have DeMarcus Ware up here. So I'm not sure if that's true.
That seems highly unlikely.
Hold on, Tom's down on the field. Let's check in.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello,
All right.
hello.
He can't, Tom, can you hear us?
Hello,
He can't.
hello.
He just can't hear us. He doesn't have the
That
headphones
Tom
on.
from the day of the Tom Grieve Challenge
Yeah.
that went so horribly wrong.
Hello.
Did it?
Oh my gosh.
That was
We got
the
that.
Nelson Cruz interview. You remember that?
Oh, that's
don't
right.
even remind me.
That's
We
right.
got that. Well, I think we're being pranked because, number one, big name guest in studio with us. Can't believe that.
Can't happen.
And number two, then he tells me we're getting their linebackers coach on that no one's ever heard of. So I think that's a prank too, and you're waiting for me to veto it.
Why are you being a jerk? That's a good guest. Call it Ask Sports Sturm, and then I'll just ask him questions. I'm excited to talk to Matt Eberflus. He's Rob Ryan. Rob Ryan brought one assistant with him from Cleveland. If anyone knows what Rob Ryan's installing here, it's that guy. I want to talk to him.
Hear that, Dan? He's from Cleveland.
You don't? And
I'm just saying, I thought I was being pranked because we've never booked some linebacker coach that no one's ever heard of
we have
before.
positional coaches on a training camp. Last year we had Hudson Houck. We had Jason Garrett when he was butted.
I said, coach no one's ever heard of. I'm saying. I thought I was, okay, I'm not being pranked.
Why are you
I didn't
being
know.
a jerk, though?
I'm not.
Like how
We're
many?
promoting it.
Like how many linebacker
Oh, are
coaches?
you
across the
hurt?
league?
Are you personally hurt? Because I don't want
Well,
some
I
guy
just-
we've never heard of?
Well, I just.
I didn't say I didn't want him on. I just thought I was being pranked when I walked into work this morning. And, opened up my briefcase at 8 a.m.
How are we supposed to do Camp Ride if we can't get the linebackers coach on?
Well, that's a fair point, but so what I'm looking forward to is a guy walking in, and then we have to quickly look at him and size him up and decide, is this guy really an NFL assistant coach?
Why?
Or
Do
is
you
it-
know what he looks like?
Or is it someone cleaning the Alamo Dome, or is it,
We just invite him to sit down.
Let's start with this.
Talk to
White or black?
Cowboys.
Probably white,
Is it
right?
Cleveland?
Matt Eberflus.
Yeah,
I
he's white.
believe he's white.
Yeah.
Matt?
Although,
You feel Matt is claimed
without a
by the
doubt.
white man?
Yes. Not a lot of black
well,
guys.
no, hold on.
What if his name
No, I
was
was
Shaniqua Eberflus?
I was
Then it'd be a girl.
I was doing this yesterday. I was trying to figure out all of the assistants, and like Brian Baker, the new defensive line coach,
The touchdown maker?
is a brother, and
So we don't want him.
But the wide receivers coach is white.
Jimmy Robinson.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense at
Well,
all.
he was the wide receivers coach in Green Bay before he came here.
Okay.
Just last year?
Because they have no black coaches in Green Bay.
So wait, let me ask this. Why would,
a ton,
None.
if you're the Super Bowl winning team,
right?
why, and you don't want this guy back, why do we want him?
Oh no, they wanted him back. They were disappointed to lose him. I think the Cowboys offered him a nice little bump.
And they didn't.
Like Ron Washington, Bob?
Well, I don't know if a team comes along and wants to pay your wide receivers coach, let's say, let's say, 80 grand more or 100 grand more, I don't know, then don't you run the risk of all of your positional coaches needing a nice bump? You know, you fight to keep your coordinators and really bright young assistants, but Jimmy's been in the league long enough that if he wants to go to Dallas and, you know, have a elevated role of responsibility under Jason Garrett, he rolled with it. And I think the
That all
Packers
sounds
were
very vague.
I think the Packers were so dominant last year that they decided they don't need coaches anymore, which is really a weird move, but that's how they feel.
So instead of going out and getting a free agent, the Cowboys got the wide receivers.
they didn't go get
the
Greg
white,
Jennings. They got the
the
coach.
white wide receivers coach from Green Bay.
And he's already suffered that major concussion. I don't know if it's a major concussion,
Let's put
but
him on the media guys.
has he been back to practice yet?
Yes, he was back
How
yesterday.
did he get a concussion?
He got run over by.
A big collision on Saturday
yeah.
with Teddy Williams.
That's exactly
Teddy
right.
Baseball ran him over, and he actually was hospitalized.
He was knocked unconscious.
How have you avoided this?
I don't know.
That was a pretty big deal.
What happened?
He went to Cowboys assistant coach went to the hospital.
I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in news from Cowboy Camp, like Pee Wee Herman being here. Man, I finally regretted not being at a Cowboys practice.
You know, this is when I needed you too. I feel like you were getting back at me for the stand-up comedy thing because I don't need you that often at Cowboys practice. We generally branch out and cover two different beats, but when Pee Wee Herman's there, I really needed an expert on his work, and since nobody celebrates Pee Wee Herman except maybe Joe Trahan more than you.
Was Joe Trahan pretty
was
fired
he
up?
excited?
Oh my gosh, it was
Was Miss
creepy.
Yvonne here?
Huh?
Was Miss Yvonne here?
I don't know what. I'm guessing that's a Pee Wee Herman reference.
Did he have Cherry to sit in? He sat in
What about
Cherry.
Naki?
What was Lawrence
Okay,
Fishburne's
so-
character?
The cowboy something?
Cowboy, yeah.
Okay, so
Cowboy here.
let me ask you: is that really Paul Rubens?
Yeah.
Like they say, it's really Pee Wee Herman because he really tweeted about this. But I thought, okay, well, Pee Wee Herman. I mean, like Superman.
Was he
played by
fully dressed
different
like
humans.
Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
Yes, but isn't Paul Rubens like 60? Because he was doing that bit when we were in grade school.
He's close.
Yeah, he
started
recently
early.
had an HBO thing where he did the whole Pee Wee's Playhouse
dude.
bit.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know
It's
why.
on Broadway, right?
It
Really?
seems to be
Yeah.
here. It's
Now, why
very-
would he be here?
Because he's looking for his bike.
Yeah, his bike was in the basement of the Alamo.
I got that joke, but why was Paul Rubens really here?
He said he's a big football fan and he especially loves the Cowboys.
Whatever. And is he?
He's a diehard dude.
Has he totally bounced back?
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's on the comeback
From-
trail.
Wienergate?
He might have made a bad choice or two along the way.
Hey, who hasn't done
He was
that in
set
the
up.
theater?
It was
Huh?
the 90s, come on.
Yeah, who hasn't done that?
He was living in the moment.
What'd you say, Sean?
Said it was the 90s, you know?
I
That
know,
was
but...
a wild time, Bob.
Sure.
Whoa. Really?
Okay.
All right. All right. Joining us right now on the phone, live from
Maybe he can tell us whether it was Pee Wee or not.
somewhere in San Antonio, I think is the great DeMarcus
He's back at
Ware.
the hotel now.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, DeMarcus, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Are you actually in the Alamo Dome right now, or are you?
Actually, I'm laying in my bed right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope your bed's not at the Alamo Dome. I hope it's back
no,
at the
it's not.
hotel.
No, it's not.
All right, so talk to us about the state of affairs at Cowboys training camp. Are we finally settled, and is everyone in their proper places now that the CBA is in place and we're playing football?
You know what, man? You know how it is. It was a whirlwind. You know, it was, CBA getting done. We had to be down in San Antonio. It didn't matter if you was in Canada or not. You had to be here around about, 6 a.m. in the morning for a running test. And, once we got the CBA done, now it's like everybody's in place now. All the free agents are here, all the veteran guys, and, the same faces are back. And it feels like a team again now.
Is anything radically changed with the new agreement as far as camp and practice time and all that kind of stuff?
You know what? I think the main thing was the two-a-days part, but the practice time and the off-season stuff, like the time we have to go back to camp and how many hours they can practice, the little small intricate stuff, it changed. But for the most part, football is football.
Well, talk to us a little bit about where this thing is as a defense. I was listening to your conversation about a half hour ago with the very overwhelming media, and you were discussing scheme versus personnel. Kind of walk us through that, because I think some people are expecting Rob Ryan to teach everyone how to levitate and to do various neat tricks. And tell us what he. I mean, you were relaying his conversation to you, I think, on the first day you guys met. Kind of talk to us about your thoughts on adding him, but how it still comes down to the players.
You know what, and that's one thing that, he said, he said, I bring a great scheme into, this facility, but, he said, my players make my scheme, and the players make my scheme great, and I'm glad that, he has a lot of athletes, and that's what it's all predicated on with him, putting guys in certain positions, certain packages. It's all a 3-4 package, but, it's not just, okay, we're 3-4, DeMarcus is right backer, Jay is nose guard. No, it's like, Jay can play a little end. He can play nose guard, tackle, and create mismatches. And I mean, that's what the offenses do. They move around and try to, confuse the defense. And so now we're moving around trying to, confuse them. And so, it's an over package, under package, 4-6, 2-6, whatever numbers you want to add in there. That's part of the package. We're not even done installing stuff yet, but I think it's going to be a great package for us.
Yeah, it seems extremely versatile. Seems it looked like on a couple occasions at practice you were dropping out of there in some fire zones, and just it looks like a lot of fun to play in, as long as everybody knows where they're supposed to be, right?
And that's the thing. It's like everybody has to know. Like, I have to know what the free safety is doing. I got to know what the corners are doing. I got to know what the nose guard is doing. So, because every once in a while I can say, hey Jay, let's switch positions. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm doing the same thing and the same concept, but it's like you got to know, the down and distance, what they're doing, how their blocking schemes are. So it's making the player smarter, from just a concept of football, and not just, the coaches telling you what to do, but the players knowing what to do and changing things and making it comfortable, and you're having fun doing it.
So looking back, and it's been somewhat the same personnel over the last 3 years, this year included. You had a really good year 2 years ago, and last year was a really bad year for the defense. What do you attribute that to?
I think that, sometimes you have your highs and you have your lows, but I think you have some changes on defense, but you have the same personnel, and I think it's all about, when the coach comes in and have that tenacity and the sort of rebirth that, Rob Ryan is bringing in here. Sometimes having something new is good. For the guys coming in, so you feel a lot more motivated in playing. You feel a lot more motivated in your responsibilities and everything, and you play a little bit better. And with this defense, it's you guys are going to see how crazy it is.
Do you feel it got a bit predictable then? Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes, but not now. If they know exactly where I'm coming from, if I don't know, they don't know. So I don't care if if Romo's back there, he's saying DeMarcus is the mic. When he's calling out, blitz. Guess what? I don't even know if I'm the mic or not. So how could the offense tell me what I am?
DeMarcus Ware with us on Sports Radio 1310. The Ticket. Since he came into the league, there's not one person on the planet who has more sacks than D. Ware, and always, lining up and seeing tons of double teams. I think people are pretty excited about making awesome even awesomer when people are going to have a hard time figuring out where you are going to be. And I saw something else in practice I never saw with the last regime, which is I saw you and I think Victor Butler on the same side, kind of maybe stunting a little bit on your blitz, but then a trailer from a defensive back, I think Orlando, and all coming from the same spot. So if they get you two picked up, here comes a little DB through the crease, and that's just not something Wade really believed in a whole lot, is defensive back blitzes. Whereas that's a huge part of Rob Ryan's defense, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, that is a huge part, and that sort of keeps him honest. But one of the